Have a good day, students. Now we will discuss the subtraction of integers. This is the lesson 3 and chapter 2. By the way, again, this is Mom Rachel. Okay, now, how are we going to subtract integers? So, in subtracting integer, it is the process of finding the difference between two integers as what we have learned since elementary days. It may result in an increase or a decrease in value, depending on whether the integers are positive or negative or a mix. So we will learn this one on the next slide. No, on what sign that oh, on what sign are we going to subtract that the that the result may increase, decrease, or decrease. Okay. Okay, rules for subtracting integers. There are many rules in subtracting integers, and all we have to do is to be cautious with the sign because subtracting integer is very tricky. So we need to know what is positive, what integer is positive or negative. No? Okay, first, let's subtract all positive. Positive minus positive, so the sign for this one is negative. So for example, we have 7 minus 3 is equal to 4. So why is it our answer is positive? No, because the sign of the biggest absolute value is positive. So our answer is positive. Okay, next, we will subtract positive and negative. Positive minus negative is, okay, our operation here is addition. Why is that addition? For example, we have 7 minus negative 3 is equal to 10. So since nagsunod man si minus o si negative, okay, we are going to operate this one. Negative times negative, this will become positive. So 7 plus 3 is 10. Okay, so that is why the answer is positive. Okay, next, positive minus negative. So in this part, ang dako na pud ni dya nga number is ang second nga term, no? Kanina pud si dya. Ang sa second integer sign, ang dako ni dya nga number is ang nag-una. Okay. So, we 3 plus negative 7. So again, nagsunod si negative, we will operate. So negative times negative, this will become positive. So 3 plus 7 is equal to 10. No? I-increase ang iyang value. Okay, next. Positive minus positive. So, kanisi siya, ang second term na pud siya ang dako, no? Dako og absolute value. So the operation for this one is subtraction. This is negative. So example, 3 minus 7. Okay, so why is it that our answer is negative? No? So because the sign of the bigger number is negative. So that is why this is negative. Okay, next, we will subtract all negative. Negative minus negative. No? The sign for this one is subtraction, negative. Okay, example. Negative 7 minus negative 3 is equal to 4. Okay, so since nagsunod na po si negative, no, si minus and negative, we will operate this one. Negative times negative, this will become positive. So now we have negative 7 plus 3, which is equal to negative 4. Negative siya because the sign of the bigger absolute value is negative. Okay. So in this part, ang dako is the first term. Okay, next, we have still negative minus negative. We will subtract, but the sign here is positive. Why is it positive? Okay, so in this case, the bigger number here is the second term. no? Second term. So we have negative 3 minus negative 7 is equal to positive 4. So positive siya because, again, nagsunod si negative, no? Minus and negative. So we will operate the two. Negative times negative, this will become positive. So we have negative 3 plus 7 is equal to 4. 4 si siya because nauto naman ang sign is 7. So, nahimo naman si siyang positive. Okay, next, negative plus positive. Minus positive, sorry. So, the operation for this one is addition. And the sign is negative. Okay. So, example, negative 3 minus 7. So the bigger number here is the second term. Okay. Negative 3 minus 7 is equal to negative 10. So, since same sign man siya, no? We will just add the 2. So, mauna nga na kay negative 10. Okay, next, the last. Negative minus positive, you will add again, and the sign for this one is negative. So you have negative 7 minus 3 is equal to negative 10. Okay. So again, this is just a continuation for the subtraction rule. Now to subtract two integers, add the opposite or additive inverse of the subtrahend to the minuend. That is, if a and b are any two integers, then a minus b is equal to a plus negative b. So then, follow the rules for addition of integers. So, mauni ang gipakita in the last part of the rules. So, as I have discussed to you, no, in the previous slide. So, again, we will add the opposite or additive inverse of the subtrahend to the minuend. So, for example, if the second term, no, for example, we have this one, 3 minus 7. Okay, so the subtrahend here is 7 and the minuend here is 3. Okay, so as what the rule stated, that we will have the additive inverse of the subtrahend. So since the additive inverse of 7 is negative 7, so we can write this one as 3 plus negative 7. Okay, so we can write this one as 3 plus negative 7 and proceed to addition. Okay, so 3 plus negative 7 is negative 4. Okay, so since 3 and negative 7 have different sign, we will subtract the 2 and just copy the sign of the bigger number. Okay. Okay, now let's proceed to the examples. Number 1, 7 minus 4. This is equal to 3, no? 3 siya, since it is unlike sign, then we will subtract the integers, then copy the sign of the number with the greater absolute value. Okay, for number 2, 2 minus negative 4. So since it is so since nagsunod man si negative, no? So what have we done in the last previous slides is that we are going to operate the negative negative. So this will become positive. So, nahitabo na siya nga, it will become 2 plus 4. No? It is rules for addition. Okay, so 2 plus 4 is equal to 6. So, since like sign, add the integers, then keep the sign. So, muna siya nga positive ang answer. Next, number 3, we have negative 3 minus 5. No? We will follow the rules for addition. So, copy the first term. Okay, the same ra, just copy. Then, proceed to addition. And since it is, our 5 here is positive, no? Follow the, get the inverse of 5. So, we have negative 5. So, negative 3 plus negative 5 is negative 8. It is negative because the sign of the two integers here is negative or are negative. Okay, next. Negative 5 minus negative 4. No? So, copy the first term, negative 5. Then, add. No? And since our second term here is negative, we will find the inverse of this one. So from negative, this will become positive. So we have negative 5 plus 4. This is equal to negative 1. Since, unlike sign, no, just subtract and copy the sign of the bigger or the greater absolute value. Thus, our answer is negative 1. Okay. So students, I hope that you've understood and my video is clear enough to you to understand the topic on subtraction of integers. So see you next in my next video. Again, this is Mom Rachel. Mabuhay and have a good day.